Hi, welcome to BB Jackie. So happy July 4th. So today I'm going to do my July 4th look. And I'm sorry I had to do it from my phone, my Instagram Live. I'm having trouble setting up my vanity, my camera, whole bunch of nonsense. So let's just get started. So usually I use my Sunday Riley turmeric oil and I put it all over my face, but I did just run out of that. So my next thing that I use is the Corps de Lait serum. It kind of reminds me of it has like a nutty scent to it, but I looked at all the ingredients and there's not one nut in it, but it smells really nice and it's just kind of like a little serum. Put a little bit on your face, all over. Kind of reminds me of just a lot of summer scent. Could be a little coconut in there. Not too sure though. So just going to use a little drop of that just for hydration and all that fun stuff for the summer. So then now I go in with my Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. It's a very good one. And I just do another dot on my hand, just like that amount, like the size of a pea. And all over my face until you feel like it's rubbed in. And then we're going to go in with our Smashbox Studio Skin 24 Hours. I drop it everywhere. Waterproof concealer, and my shade is light. So I'm just starting to get my tan. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do triangles underneath our eye, going down, nose and out, and use what's ever left onto our eyelids. Try not to get in your eyelashes. And just to prep eyelashes for, not the eyelashes, I'm sorry, eyelids for our eyeshadow. Put a little bit on the forehead, but I'm going to add some more from the sides of the nose, Cupid's bow, underneath. So now we'll add a little bit more. So we are starting to run low. I can feel it already. I got a little tan. I could see it on my forehead. Do the other triangle on this side. Out from the nose out. And now we're going to do underneath where we would contour. Put a little bit more on that side. Just so everything connects. And a little bit down our neck, so it doesn't look too spotty. Now we're going to take just this. It's just a random brush I got on one of my subscription boxes. I cannot speak today. And just blending that out. Don't forget to blend what you have on your eyelids. And then kind of just blend it out. And now we're going to go in, got in one of my other boxes, the Tarte Vegan Newfound Sealer. It's a little bit foundation and concealer. It's very nice, and the shade Light Beige. So now we're going to do, let's do 2 pumps. Just about that much. Kind of just dot it all over the face. And blend it in circular motions. And I'll do 2 coats of that because I feel like I just want a little bit more coverage today. Not that I really need it, I just like that. Like that look. I like it to look like porcelain, very smooth. Bring it down the neck. So your neck's all blended out. Now, we're going to go in with one of my favorite powder foundation brushes from Sigma. It's a large powder. 30. Going in with the Smashbox powder foundation of Fair Light. This is my winter color, so I'll just use a little drop of it. Tapping off excess. Going across the face, down the neck. Now, just for a little bit more coverage, use the MAC Studio Fix in NW22. That's this beautiful color. Going across the face. Now, we're going to use the MAC Jeremy Scott Cheeky Volume Mixtape. It's really cool. It looks like a little CD. And make sure you don't get the little hair from the brush on you. Or it could be my hair. God only knows. So then now it comes in with a contour color in the middle, blush, and a highlighter. So that's really nice that sometimes if I just don't feel like doing much makeup, I just use the contour for my crease and the highlight for my lid, and you're good to go. So now I'm going to use my favorite contour for my nose brush. This is the Sigma Precision Tapered F. I want to say it's 8626. I use it literally every single day You could read it, God bless. Tapping off excess, drawing down the sides of the bridges of my nose down to the tip. Now using the Sigma Large Angle Contour F40. Very nice brush. And not taking on any more product than that. And just blending it out because you don't want it to be like too much and too powdery. So kind of till you feel like you got that. Now taking a little bit onto the brush and going across where the hollow of your cheeks are. Going on the other side. And putting some on your temples to your forehead. And now we're going to go across our jawline. Try not to get your hair in the way. Now we're going to use our blush brush, Sigma Dual Fiber Powder Blush F15. Take off the little fuzzies. Putting a little bit on. And kind of like an ice cream sundae, you're going to do your contour, the strawberry for the blush, and then your highlight at the top. Okay. Now we're going to take our highlight brush. This is my favorite one from Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35. Literally, my hair is everywhere today. Take a little bit. And then go into that little temple area. And now I'm going to drag a little bit just on the forehead, the nose, cupid's bow, chin, and then that'll be it for that. And normally I would go in with the crease, but maybe I will. Maybe I will just for today. So I'm going to go in for the highlight color using this. And Sigma Eye Shading E55 brush. That's this one. It's hard to see. Try not to block the number. Tapping off excess, going from your inner corner to your lid, to your brow. Beautiful. Now taking, this is one of my old Naked, came with a palette, Naked 3 brushes, using the crease side. That's this bigger one. Going in with that contour color. Just kind of prepping it. So we use some of our colors today. Okay. And we'll use that side back for our lid. So now we're going to do our brows. We'll use the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 3. That's this one right here. Doing our brows, kind of just moving our hair out of the way and tracing what we got with the gel. Dipping in for a little bit more. Going to our other brow. So now we're going to do a little bit more eyeshadow. And we do kind of want to incorporate the red and the blue for today. Maybe a little silver and white. Red, white, and blue. How patriotic. So now we're going to go in back with the Naked brush, but this side. And we're going to the Anastasia Riviera palette. It's a really nice summer palette. Usually I'm not used to using so crazy colors, but today is a special day. So we're going to use the Sales color. That's this, if I could lift this up. That white shade. Try not to get the fallout everywhere. Dipping in a little bit. So now we're going to do our inner corner. Going to drag it down to the bottom. Our brow. Same on the other side. Beautiful. So now we are going to go in with my favorite blending brush. This is from Sigma Taper Blending F40. E40 rather. This is, where is it? Okay, there it is. There you go. Now going into the shade Yacht. That's this one right here. Because who wouldn't love to go on a yacht? Tapping off excess and kind of just blending out our crease. Okay. Now we're going to go in. Why don't we do the crazy color? Why not? We're going to go in with a Sigma Taper Blending E36 brush. That's this one right here. It's a nice little domed edge. And going in with the color Seychelles. Like, look how pretty that, like, turquoise blue is. That's, like, phenomenal. Tapping off excess because I really don't want it to be, like, too blue because I'm not used to doing that. So going in, kind of just blending it out. Windshield wiper motions. going in, blow off a little extra. And I'm gonna blend that out a little bit more. Okay, so now we're gonna go in, this is a really pretty shade, it's Palermo. We're gonna use a little pink just for today because I don't have that many reds. So now it's gonna be crazy, but we use it as a lower lash liner. And don't worry, we'll go back to that crease because I know it's not 100% blended, but I wanted to make sure we got in some of that pink. Pretty in pink, my dear. So now we're gonna go in with Seaside, and we're gonna use that for our lid using, this is another one of my favorite brushes. I love their brushes, Sigma. They're the best. This is a large shader, E60. Going in with the shade Seaside. This is this pretty silvery blue color. We tapped off excess, going across the lid. Kind of just to blend that out a little bit more. And we're still not done. Not 100% perfect yet. Going in with the shade Inheritance, this gold, because you think of fireworks and you think of all those pretty little champagne ones, I like to call them. Tapping off excess, using this for the lower lash line, going a little different today. Sigma Small Tapered Blending E45 brush. That's this one right here. Come on, let's find that little number. There we go. Going across there, going into the other eye. Try not to get it in your eye too. So it's a little crazy, going with a lot of different things, but you could always use any similar colors or anything you want to do using the Sigma Medium Angled Shading E70, that's this brush right here, and going in with the shade Mediterranean, because this is such a pretty blue, like steel pewter color. And now we're gonna go in with the crease. Now we're almost there. Okay. So now, what do we want to do? Let's see. I think I might want to switch my palette out. Now we're going to go in with the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. That's this one, and it's really cool. I've had it for years, and it still smells like peaches. It's phenomenal. Going in with the shade White Peach. That's this one right there. Yeah, I'll go in with that one. Just want to switch my brush. Okay. Now we're going in with Original Naked Urban Decay brush, using the shade White Peach. Going into our inner corner, our lid. And we're really almost done. So now, what do you want to go with? I'm going to switch the palette. This is why I brought a lot out. Being a girl, very indecisive, I must say. Using this Tarte, I got it in one of my boxes, the Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3. Saw it in the store, it looks so beautiful. So now, we're going to go in back with our Urban Decay Naked 3 brush, using this side, the lid side, going in with the shade Escape. That's this one right here. It's a very pretty little sparkly champagne color. Going across our inner corner lid, brow bone. I tell you, I'm using a lot of palettes today. Gotta make it fun. Now using the Tartelette Flirt. That's this one right here. And we're going into the shade Touch. So this is where our red comes in. This is kind of like a burgundy red coppery color. So now we're going to go in with I think this is from the Smoky palette. This is from one of the Urban Decay palettes. And using the Stone side, going in with that shade Touch. Going in our crease. We don't want to completely get rid of everything we've done. But just kind of blending that out and going back in with this side now and going across our lower lash line. And I think we'll be done with the eyes. I think I might just want to do a little bit more for the lower line. So what shade is this? Let me see. I might go into my Smashbox palette. Let's see. That's this one right here. I think. Let's try the Rockstar. That's this one. This is pretty purple. So now we're going to use, I think this came from my Kylie eyeliner. This is just an angled brush. Going in, just going across that lash line. Kind of blending that out. And now, I think I brought out my eyeliner. So now we're going to use, I haven't done a cat eye in a while. So now we're going in with a Kat Von D tattoo liner. That's this one right here. It's like my favorite eyeliner for a winged look. And going across your lash line, drag it out, kind of like you're painting. And then you're going to do a little line out from your eyebrow out. My eyebrows aren't the longest, but you decide how you want to do yours. So now what I do is, that's one eye. I'm going to go into the other. Now we're going to go over back with this brush with the Smashbox color, and we'll kind of blend it out. Just to give it a little bit of a smokier look. And go across your lash line. Beautiful. Doesn't have to be perfect because you could always fix it. Now going in. It's hard when you're not a lefty on this eye. Now I could make that a little thicker, but I don't know if we want to do Amy Winehouse today. So I'm not. Let that dry. Kind of fan yourself. You did good. So now go back in with the Smashbox. That was this palette right here. Going in. And with this Rockstar shade, this is nice purpley, plummy shade. Going back in with that brush like I said. Going in. And now I kind of want to clean this eye up. So see, if you kind of feel like it's a little gappy, go underneath. Blend it out. Go over that line. And now you could always clean up with one of your regular lid brushes if you feel like you had some fallout in there. Going back in with the Rockstar color, if I could get that open. Right there. Trick is to keeping this palette open. Now going back in, trace that line. Like I said before, beautiful. So now I have eyelash extensions, so I'm not going with mascara. You don't want to ruin them. They're very expensive, very nice. Going in with my absolute favorite red color. This is Ruby Woo from MAC. It is the bomb. Look at that. That's a Marilyn Monroe color for you. So now we're going in. I have huge lips. So I'm not going to trace them today. Kind of following your little Cupid's bow. Get in those crease. Because when you have a drink, you don't want it to smudge off. And now, I usually do like 3 coats, only so this really stays. Try not to get in your teeth. And smudge together. So now, my cheek's looking a little bare. Want to go back in with that palette, the Jeremy Scott MAC mixtape palette, the Cheeky Volume mixtape. Going back in. This is the lid. Very cute. Going back into that contour shade. And now we are kind of going to buff that brush a little bit. And now you went into your hollow of your cheek. Kind of dipped in a little into that brush. Going back in, and we'll use a little bit more blush just for that extra rosy effect. Using that color right there. Using Sigma Dual Fiber Powder Blush. F15. I've literally used this brush for years. It's very hard to see. Where can I find that little lip? There you go. And this Sigma Large Angle Contour F40. That was this brush right here. Sigma brushes, in my opinion, are the best brushes. Oh, don't fall. I have so much makeup on this counter. That's this one right there. Alright, so now dipping back in. like I said, ice cream sundae, chocolate, strawberry, and your highlight on top. Okay, now that is my Happy July 4th look. I hope you enjoyed. Have a happy 4th. Be safe, have fun, drink, be merry, all that fun stuff. Have a wonderful day.